Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Mikel endorsing Arsenal's push to sign Inter Milan defender Achraf Hakimi, and then we're going to look at Hakan Calhanoglu already giving his verdict on both Arsenal and Chelsea transfer talk after contract offers were made. So the first transfer headline states that Mikel endorses Arsenal's push to sign Inter Milan defender Achraf Hakimi. So the reports are stated that Mikel welcomes Arsenal's push to sign Inter Milan right back Achraf Hakimi, according to reports in Spain. The Gunners are expected to be in the market for a new right back this summer, with reports claiming that Mikel will allow Hector Bellerin to leave at the end of the season. Achraf Hakimi joined Inter from Real Madrid last summer in a €40 million, £36.3 million deal, and the Morocco international has played a key role for Antonio Conte's side this season. But according to AS, Inter Milan are open to offers for the 22-year-old and would be willing to sell if the €50 million, £42.7 million asking price is met. The report claims that Arsenal are now preparing a firm offer for Achraf Hakimi at the end of the season, while Mikel welcomes the club's desire to sign the defender. Real Madrid have a first refusal option if Inter Milan decide to sell this summer, but it is understood that the Spanish champions do not intend to re-sign Achraf Hakimi. Speaking about Arsenal's transfer situation last month, Mikel confirmed that the club's hierarchy are already lining up new signings ahead of the summer transfer window. "We are planning everything for the summer, the same with the board, with Chief Executive Vinay Venkatesham, with Non-Executive Director Tim Lewis, and with the owners," Mikel told Sky Sports. "We are very clear on how we want to do it. When you have to change 10 or 12 things in one window as in January, it's a lot, and that has some consequences with what has happened in previous months and what is going to happen in the following months. We still have quite a lot of things to do, but we will get to the point, hopefully, where it's just ticking off a few things and the stability is there, because you need that as well to be consistent and be competitive." So it looks like Mikel is endorsing Arsenal's push to sign Inter Milan defender Achraf Hakimi, and it looks like Arsenal have a firm push to sign the Inter Milan right back, as according to reports in Spain. And it looks like the Gunners are expected to be in the market for a new right back this summer, as it has been already claimed that Mikel will allow Hector Bellerin to leave at the end of the season. And it has been also confirmed by transfer expert Fabrizio Romano that Hector Bellerin is very likely to leave in this summer. And it looks like Mikel is already planning ahead with the Hector Bellerin situation, as he's not even giving him a chance to play at right back, with the likes of Callum Chambers and Cedric Soares played ahead of Hector Bellerin. And it looks like Mikel knows that there needs to be a right back, and that could be in the form of Achraf Hakimi. And it looks like Inter Milan are open to offers for the 22-year-old, and they would be willing to sell him if they meet their asking price of €50 million, which estimates to £42.7 million. So it looks like the Gunners are ready to sign Achraf Hakimi as a perfect replacement for Hector Bellerin, and someone that can be at the longevity of this club. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Hakan Calhanoglu has already given his verdict on both Arsenal and Chelsea transfer talk after contract offers were made. So the reports are stating that both Arsenal and Chelsea have been linked with AC Milan playmaker Hakan Calhanoglu ahead of this summer, and the Turkey international has already discussed speculation. Hakan Calhanoglu has already spoken about his future amid fresh reports he could join Arsenal or Chelsea this summer. According to Sky Sports Italia, Arsenal and Chelsea have already been in touch with the AC Milan star's agent ahead of a summer transfer. It is reported both sides are keen on completing a free signing for the playmaker, with his contract set to expire at San Siro this summer and with no deal agreed. It's said AC Milan did offer a new deal, but Calhanoglu is said to be unimpressed by the numbers, wanting around £23,000 more than AC Milan have offered up to this point. In the midst of that failure to agree a new deal, it is reported that both Arsenal and Chelsea have made a contract offer to the player's agent, which they're entitled to do at this stage. Meanwhile, Juventus are also said to be interested, but they cannot make an offer at this stage, with domestic clubs not allowed to negotiate for players until they become an actual free agent, at least not officially. It's said still that Juventus are ahead in the race, but Hakan Calhanoglu himself has not decided where he wants to go just yet. The playmaker was quoted by Turkish paper VERDICT last season as stating, "God willing, I will be a Chelsea player next season." However, he took to Twitter at the time to deny the reports, stating that he had never spoken about Chelsea in the press and had not discussed the matter with any Turkish journalist. "I said nothing about Chelsea in the press and didn't talk to any Turkish journalists, neither about the court decision nor about my future." Hakan Calhanoglu, who is valued at over £30 million by Transfermarkt, has 7 goals and 11 assists across all competitions for AC Milan so far this season. He is still only 27 and potentially available on a free transfer. It's no surprise both Arsenal and Chelsea are interested, though the Blues did sign similar players last summer in Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech, meaning Hakan Calhanoglu would have a lot more competition should he end up at Stamford Bridge. So it looks like Hakan Calhanoglu has already given his verdict on both Arsenal and Chelsea transfer talk after contract offers were made, and it looks like it's both Arsenal and Chelsea who have been linked with the AC Milan playmaker, and it looks like Hakan Calhanoglu has already discussed the speculation as well. And in terms of Hakan Calhanoglu, he has spoken about his future and he still hasn't decided on where he wants to be next season. And it looks like Juventus, Arsenal and Chelsea are all in the front runners to sign Hakan Calhanoglu on a free transfer. And it looks like AC Milan did offer a new deal for Hakan Calhanoglu, but it seems he is unimpressed by the numbers and he wants a lot more money than he is offered right now by AC Milan. And when it comes to high wages, Arsenal are right up there. And it depends on Mikel if he wants to sign Hakan Calhanoglu and if he wants to get a good replacement for Martin Odegaard if Real Madrid don't sell Martin Odegaard to Arsenal. But other than that guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video and peace.